Sir David Beckham, the global icon whose journey from football pitches to philanthropic stages has captivated millions, chose Remembrance Sunday to extend a hand of profound gratitude and solemn reflection. In a social media post that resonated deeply, the former athlete-turned-ambassador shared an evocative image of a beefeater encircled by a sea of poppies, those fragile crimson blooms symbolizing sacrifice and resilience. His accompanying words cut through the digital noise, a heartfelt acknowledgement of those who laid down their lives for freedom, an ode to the unwavering valor of armed forces personnel, and a tender nod to innocence ensnared in today's global conflicts. ### lest we forget, the message arrived not in isolation but as a capstone to his recent knighthood, an honor that crowns decades of service to sport and humanity. Remembrance Sunday, a cornerstone of British tradition, honors the fallen from the world wars and subsequent skirmishes, a day when the nation pauses amid the 11th hour of the 11th day. Beckham's tribute, simple yet searing, amplified this ritual. The beefeater, those stoic guardians of the Tower of London, stood as a sentinel of history, poppies at his feet evoking Flanders fields and the mud-churned trenches where ordinary men became eternal heroes. Beckham's prose wove personal reverence with universal empathy, gratitude for service members who risk their own lives to protect others every day, and compassion for those living in fear and danger in areas of conflict around the world. It was a call to collective memory, urging followers to honor not just the past but the precarious present. Beckham's voice joins a chorus of celebrities who, on this day, lend their platforms to remembrance. Vicky Pattison, the reality star-turned-advocate, evoked poet Siegfried Sassoon with her caption, "When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow we have our today." Her words, paired with an artistic illustration, transformed grief into a bridge across generations. Amanda Holden, the actress and presenter known for her luminous poise, shared a serene image of a poppy-draped bench, her terse, "Lest we forget," a quiet thunderclap of solidarity. Katie Piper, survivor and storyteller, invoked Lawrence Binyon's eternal verse, "At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we shall remember them." Even adventure icon Bear Grylls, with his SAS roots, Tess Daly, Vernon Kay and Kate Lawler contributed, their posts a mosaic of mindfulness in a distracted age. This outpouring arrives on the heels of Beckham's investiture at Windsor Castle, where King Charles bestowed the knighthood for services to sport and charity. The ceremony, intimate yet imperial, saw Beckham kneeling before the monarch, rising as Sir David, a title long whispered, now etched in precedence. His impact on football, spanning 2 decades of dazzling displays for Manchester United, Real Madrid and England, is legendary. Free kicks that bent like poetry, crosses that carved opportunities from ether. Beyond the pitch, his UNICEF ambassadorship has funneled millions to children's causes, from malaria eradication to education in war zones. The honor, delayed by past controversies, feels like vindication, a nod to perseverance. Yet, triumph is tempered by familial undercurrents. The knighthood dinner, hosted by longtime confidant Gordon Ramsay at his London haven, brimmed with loved ones. Beckham's parents, siblings, wife Victoria's mother and father, and 3 of their 4 children, Romeo, Cruz, and Harper. Laughter echoed through courses of Ramsay's signature flair, toasts raising glasses to David's ascent. Absent, however, was eldest son Brooklyn and his wife Nicola Peltz, their silence a stark note in the symphony. Brooklyn, 26, omitted public congratulations upon the spring announcement and, sources whisper, private outreach post-ceremony. This estrangement, simmering since Brooklyn's May absence from David's 50th, fuels speculation of rifts, perhaps over career paths, in-law tensions, or the gravitational pull of independence. Nicola's social media repost, a breezy video of Brooklyn touting his hot sauce brand Cloud 23, captioned, "The vibe he brings to the function," landed like a velvet glove slap. Filmed on New York streets, Brooklyn's backwards cap and zip hoodie exude nonchalance, a world away from Windsor's pomp. Fans, ever vigilant, flooded comments with pleas, "Reach out before regret," claims more milestones. The Peltz-Beckham dynamic, once a fairy tale of blended broods, now navigates tabloid tempests, wedding whispers of discord, Brooklyn's culinary pivot clashing with family legacies. Victoria Beckham, ever the pillar, stood radiant beside her husband at the investiture, her sleek black ensemble a study in elegant restraint. Their brood, Romeo in sharp tailoring, Cruz with boyish charm, Harper clutching a bouquet, mirrored familial unity even amid shadows. David's post then becomes a beacon, remembrance as reconciliation's prelude, honoring sacrifices that echo in personal battles. Beckham's evolution from pin-up to philanthropist, mirrors this duality. Football's golden boy, he redefined athletic celebrity, launching fragrances, fashion lines, and MLS franchises. His 2013 retirement didn't dim his drive, instead it amplified it. With Victoria, a fashion empire burgeoned. With children, a nest of normalcy amid frenzy. The knighthood validates this arc, but his remembrance words remind, true nobility lies in humility, in remembering those whose stories end unfinished. As poppies fade, Beckham's message lingers, a tapestry of loss and light, urging us to weave our threads with intention. In a life of spotlights, his quiet tribute shines brightest, a siren song of solemn grace.